ladies, I know it's been a while, but I wanted to do a little makeup application today. I'm just playing around with a few colors. So far I have already completed my normal skincare routine, and the thing that's on my face right now, it's a liquid corrector. It's a pink color, and this is by Jecca Black. This is the item that I am using. It's a liquid corrector 2.0. And this helps to balance out all this redness and other colors that are on my skin. So I am just going to go through and hope you enjoy this new makeup application that I'll be doing. I'm just going to dab it through, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some concealer under here to cover up some of these dark circles from lack of sleep for the last week, since I've been doing a lot of wrestling practices and tournaments. Not for me, obviously, but for my kids. So yeah, we've been getting up. We just came back from Tulsa last night. We had been there since Friday morning, and the girls had tournaments all 3 days, but it was awesome and I really enjoy it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So right now I'm just applying that, and I'm going to use this Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know if you guys can see it. It is a concealer. I'm going to use it right underneath these dark circles, and I'm going to extend it all the way up here to kind of give it some lift, and I'm going to bring it down. I think I need to get a refill on this. This was just a little sample that I got, I believe, in either my BoxyCharm or my Ipsy box, and I really do like it. So I think I might actually invest in the actual full-size bottle. But as you can see, it's already covering very well. You can notice the difference. And that Jecca Black color corrector really helps out as well. Gives it a nice natural look once my foundation goes on top. I'm just going to go over the bridge of my nose as well. And I do have some spots around here that are either age spots or freckles from time in the sun. You know, it is Oklahoma. Can't avoid the sun here. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this through and make sure that I have it nice and neat. So what I'm going to be using for my face is the Makesense Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation. This is in the color Tan. This is a long-lasting formula. I'm just going to go ahead and put it through. This is how I apply it. Not everybody has to do it this way, but I like to do it this way. Good thing about this product is that it will give you the most of everything. It's not going to waste anything, because when you are pressing it, there is a little air pump here. So everything that you use goes all the way up. So when it's done, it actually takes it all the way to the very end. So there's not wasted product on here. And I really do like the Synergens products because of all the ingredients that it has that are very healthy for your skin. They have lots of anti-aging formulas. And, well, it's one of my favorites. I do try other ones every once in a while. I'm not going to lie about that. But I'm always willing to try new products. But for some reason, I just keep going back to my Synergens products because they are very, very good and worth every penny. So I like to use this kabuki brush because it's nice and thick and compact, and it just provides great coverage. Okay, so the colors that I'm going to be using today for my eyes are from the new Huda Beauty. This is a rose gold palette. It's a remastered version. This one I got through my new Ipsy Glam X box. Ladies, I'm telling you, this color is beautiful. Look at this. And they are highly pigmented, so make sure to go light when you're applying them so you don't over apply, basically, so you don't end up getting too much of a color that you don't want, because it is very pigmented. If I can just find my brushes. Okay. I have so much stuff. Thinking of maybe giving a break to my boxes during the summer, because I probably won't use as much since, well, it gets so hot here that I feel like makeup just melts off of your skin. So I don't know how much I'll use, plus I'll be out in the sun a lot, so I think it might be just wasted money during that time. But it's so hard not to keep those sub boxes because they always have so many good products, and for the money that you're paying and all the items that you're actually getting, it's totally worth it. So before I go ahead and apply my eyeshadow, I'm going to apply some shadow sense. I'm always using this candlelight color just because it provides great coverage and it creates a nice clear palette, and it also helps intensify the colors that I'll be using. So I just like to put it all over my eyelid, smooth it out real good, and then I'll use my actual powder palette from Huda Beauty. This is a cream eyeshadow, so you just got to apply it very quickly. The great thing about this is that it actually stays on all day, and I'll show you guys once it dries. This stuff is not budging and it is awesome. But sometimes I just like to mix and match with products and brands, so today is one of those days. I'll show applications on the other Shadow Sense colors. I do love to use those, but for today, since I have this beautiful mustard colored crop top sweater, this is what I am going to be using because there's some really pretty colors in this palette that I want to use. Plus, I haven't really got to play with it. I just received this box about a week ago, and since we had this tournament coming up, I really didn't get to open my box and really mess with the colors and all the products that I received. But there was some really cool stuff. I did post about it, I think, last week when I got the box, so you guys can see everything that came. And that subscription box is a quarterly box, and it's about $55, I believe. But I had over $300 worth of products, and I have been using about 3 or 4 of them. One of them is a lash liner. It is actually this right here. It's a Babe Lash. You guys can see it. Babe Lash Essential Serum. So you just apply it to your lash line, and it actually helps your eyelashes grow. So you do that overnight, and we'll see. I'm only on, I think, like day 3 of using it, so I'll let you guys know if I have any good results with it. This thing is worth like $125. So that in itself paid for the box that I ordered. Okay, so the first color that I'm going to use is this one right here. It's called the Mirror, and I'm going to put it on my eyelid. If I can find a good brush to use. And go ahead and use this Fenty Beauty brush. And I'm going to apply. Try to follow my own advice. I put some on here. I might have put too much, but I'm going to lightly pat it. And then I'm going to go up right here. Since I do have hooded eyes, I like to make sure to put a little extra color on this area. That will give it the illusion of a lifted eyelid, so it's not like all droopy all over it. And then I'm gonna go in with the second color here in just a second. I haven't decided yet if I want to do the 24 karat gold or another color in between. I love bright colors. I am not afraid of them at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of blend this in. You don't want to have a really harsh line. And I can always go through with another brush that has no product on it and just kind of clean that up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to keep blending, blending, blending. Okay, so I have completed both eyes with my base color that I'm going to be using. And the next color that I want to try is called Man Eater. It is that one right there. So it looks like it's a very dark color. So I'm going to try a little bit at a time. So I don't want to end up hating it. Although it looks really pretty. So I'm going to apply it right here in the corner. Ever so lightly. This one I'm going to have to blend too. And this is just to contour my eye, because in the inner section, in the halo of my eye, I'm going to be using that 24 karat color. Really liking this color. Of course, like I said, I'm gonna blend it in, but so far so good. I do like it. It's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna start kind of doing a little arch here, doing a nice little blend. Just creating an outline for it. Try to do a little blending over here too. That's the key to pretty much any makeup application. It's just blending, 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 blending. Sometimes it just feels like your arm's gonna fall off from all that work, but it's totally worth it in the end. So I'm gonna go through, I'm not gonna bore you with all the details of blending here forever, and I'll come back and finish this eye and show you the rest. Okay, so I have added a little dab of concealer to my eyes so that I can get a more intense looking color for the halo that I'm trying to form. The color that I'm going to be using is called 24 karat. There's that one right. So that is going to go in the halo of my eyes. I can find a good brush. I actually have a good collection now. I'm trying to find one that's not too wide, so I can really get some dab in there, but also fluffy. Ooh, I like this one. Look how cute this brush is. It's like little glitter inside of it. So that's the brush I'm going to use. So I'm going to take a little swipe, put it on. So far so good. Looks very gold. I like it. Oh yeah, that's intense. You guys see it? I like it. Probably put a few more coats. Oh, that looks so nice. other eye. Bring it out here a little bit. That is really intense gold color. Really, really liking it. One thing I need to work on is going to be my liquid liners. I really want to be able to get some little wings, but I'm always so scared that I'm gonna mess it up after I've spent so much time on my eyes that I just use the regular pencils. But I think I'm gonna just practice and practice before applying any eyeshadow so I can get it down really good, and then I can show you guys how to do it as well. Okay, so that's the color that I have. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm really liking it. And I'm going to start putting on some blush and other things. I have a few colors that I go to all the time. This one is by Pacifica, this one as well. I think I'm gonna do some of this one and this one. I'm just going to apply some of the darker one around my hairline to give it that nice tan line. That way I don't look so pasty. And of course I'm going to fix my hair as well. It's looking kind of crazy right now. For blush. I don't wear a whole bunch of blush. I don't want to make it stand out so much that it takes away from my eyes. But I like just a little bit of color. And now I just need to do my eyebrows, my eyeliner, my mascara, and my lips. I'm going to use this spoolie to brush out my eyebrows on both sides. This is a brush that looks like this. And the product I'm going to use on my eyebrows is this one by Item. It's called the Brow Chow. It's a brow definer. And it is in a color called Deep Brunette. So I'm just going to go through with my natural hair growth. Just kind of go through and just darken those little areas where it seems like I don't have any hair. Just use some little brush strokes like that. And it just fills in those little spots, like right here, see? It just looks like I have a little empty area. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Just gonna fill it in. Remember, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so they're not always going to look identical. And that's all I'm going to do with that. And I'm going to use this little cute tool that I got. It's Trestique. It has an end that is a eyelash curler. So this is the first time I'm using this. It has this little flip top. I guess you're just supposed to push it down to curl. Doing that. Doesn't hurt at all. Actually, it has a really good grip. It's okay. I'm not like super impressed by it. On the other side, it has a mascara. So I'll use that one after I'm done. Actually, I think I'm going to use my new Mcgrath Mascara that I just got in my Glam X box. I'll show you guys that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. And the color that I was going to use is my Makesense from Senegence, but I just ran out. So I think I'm going to try something different today. I'm going to go ahead and use this color. It's a burgundy shadow sense color. It is an eyeshadow, but it can also be used as an eyeliner. So I think I'm going to use that. See how that turns out. It's a pretty dark color, so I think it should be good. Worst case, I can always use black. But I am going to use this one. I'm using this brush right here that can be used for the eyebrows. Oh, not sure why it's not giving me a clear picture here. Yep. So it's working well so far. Actually, I like that. It looks really good. I'm gonna try it on this eye. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and put the mascara now. Okay, so the color that I'm going to be using for my mascara, this is a black color by Mcgrath Labs. It's called Fetish Eye Mascara. This one was one that came in my Glam X box. And I'll be trying it now. Can you notice the difference? Yep, it works pretty well. Has definitely elongated my eyelashes. This one is very nice. So next I will be applying the lip color that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my lips for the lip color that I want. Before I do that, I'm going to use this stuff called Foops Remover. It's a makeup remover. I've put it into this bigger bottle, but it's blue stuff, and I'm just going to spray it on one of these little makeup cotton balls and just apply it on my lips to Make sure it takes out any color that has transferred. That's as much stuff as it took out. So it's stuff that it will prevent your lipstick from applying as it should. Let that dry real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a base color. The color that I'm going to use is this one by Makesense. It's called Blush. I'm really hating my camera today. It's not working. But that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and outline my lips and apply an actual base color. Now, you want to make sure you go in one direction. And let it dry for 15 seconds. You want to let it dry 15 seconds in between each application, and I normally do 3, and then I top it with a gloss color. The actual other lip color that I'm going to use, which is going to be the actual color that I want, is called Big Apple. It's this beauty right here. And I'm going to apply it all in one direction so that way there's no streakiness. Okay, so I have my 3 layers that I have applied. I've let them dry, and now I'm going to go ahead and apply the final coat, which is the lip gloss. And the color that I'm going to be using today, it is this one by Makesense, and it is called Sweet Pea. And of course, it's not going to cooperate with me once again, but it's called Sweet Pea, and I like it. It's a pink glittery color. And it is very nice, and it complements the color that I applied. Voila, so this is done, and now I'm going to go fix my hair, and I will post final pictures. Thank you for spending today with me, and I hope that you will go out there and try some new colors, experiment with anything that you have at home. It's always fun to just try things, especially on the weekends if you have nothing better to do, just trying new things and new colors, and you might be surprised at the creations that you have. So until next time, I will say peace out for now. Bye.